Yeah, coming off a quality win on the road at Georgia State, a team that had been playing really well, coming off 3 straight wins, and our last outing was not very good here at home against South Alabama. So I was proud of our staff. Thought we had a really good plan in all 3 phases. Thought our guys rebounded well, and probably our most complete game, all 3 phases together that we played all season. Defensively, we were able to limit the run game, and their passing attack is one of the best ones in our league. We were able to hold Penny Hard, who I think is probably the most dynamic receiver in our league. We were able to hold him to his lowest numbers of the year, I believe, and we limited their run game. And then offensively, we got on track after the second series, and we're able to hit some more explosive plays down the field. Brandon played his best. Our quarterback, Brandon Silvers, played his best game of the year. And then in special teams, we made some field goals, which was nice.
Thank you, Coach. A reminder of members of the media, star 1 to get in the queue to ask questions. Our first questions come from Jason Jones. Jason, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach.
Morning.
Was impressed by your team coming out and playing with the confidence they had, and you said that yourself that was one of the more complete games they played this season. What do you attribute that quick start to, and kind of how is the confidence of the team coming into that game?
Yeah, I think that there was a lot of belief going into that game. You know, defensively, we've been confident all year. We've played well. We played really good run defense all season long. So we have a ton of confidence on that side of the ball. On offensive special teams, we've had some really highs, but some really lows, and those lows both coming in our losses. You know, and last week we had our best week of preparation, so I don't think it's any coincidence that we played our best game. The thing I was probably most proud of is we really didn't get off to a quick start. We threw a pick on the very first, on the third play of the game. We had a kind of a unique tip pass that they were able to convert on their third down attempt, and but then on the second drive of the game, we hit a big 49-yard touchdown pass to John Johnson, and then never trailed the rest of the way. But like I said, I was proud just how our guys responded. You know, coming off a bad performance, especially on national television, I thought we responded and played more like we're capable of doing.
I got a follow-up, if that's all right.
Yeah, no problem.
Go ahead, Jason.
You probably aware that Georgia Southern has had a coaching change. What does that do for your preparation for that game, and the fact that they might throw in a few different wrinkles?
Well, first and foremost, I feel for Tyson and his family. I think Tyson's a great guy. I think he's a really good football coach. I think that was a tough situation there, and so I feel for him. But we've got to get ready. You know, I think that there's a lot of unknowns. I think there's a lot of unknowns for us as far as a preparation standpoint. They're more difficult to prepare for now. You know, I think I really expect them to come out and play inspired ball. I know Coach Lunsford's been there for a long time. I know several guys on our staff know him. I understand he's a really good guy. I know he's done a great job recruiting and really branding their program as a recruiting coordinator. He's done a tremendous job. You know, so and he has a long history there at Georgia Southern. So I really think the kids, their players are going to be inspired. They've had our number, you know, so I don't think they're intimidated about playing us. They beat us pretty good 2 years ago on our home field, and they took the conference championship away from us last year. You know, we had the ball, you know, whatever it was, first and goal at the 9 and couldn't get it in, and they were able to win the game. So we feel like that we're going to get their best shot, and we just got to, you know, we've got to use our imagination a little bit and take a lot of things into account as far as what they could do offensively, defensively.
And just one more. You play your next couple games at home. How important is it to be back home and playing in front of the crowds y'all have had this season?
Well, we've got great crowds. We've got to redeem ourselves. You know, we played really, really poorly against South Alabama as a football team, and we had a great crowd here that night on a Wednesday night. And had a ton of energy and a ton of excitement in the stands, especially with our student body, and we just didn't give them anything to be excited about. And so we've got a homecoming this weekend. We'll have another big crowd. I expect them to be in the game, and we've got to do our part and put on a better performance.